It's nice working for Surrey County Council. There's a lot of great staff, people to talk to. Banter's usually good in the depot in the morning.
I'd say I fit in pretty well. I get along with everyone in the workshop. We manage to have a good sense of humour, a bit of banter during the day, which helps the day go quicker.
Even though I do have a split, I know each day I'm going to be learning something new, so it makes me look forward and enjoy the work that I'm going to be doing.
So how did you hear about the apprenticeship scheme?
I heard about the apprenticeship scheme through Countryside Job Service, which is a website that specialises in countryside jobs like this. So this was the ideal job in the ideal place at the ideal time. I applied for it and hey presto, here I am.
I was at college for 2 years after school doing a mechanics course. It was coming to the end, I needed something to go into, so I thought apprenticeship's probably the best way of doing it, and while getting some experience, so I just applied online, got an interview here among others such as BMW and Honda, but I like the atmosphere here, so that's why I eventually chose here.
I found out about the apprenticeship scheme through a friend of mine who who used to work for Brighton Hove Council. She was doing an apprenticeship in business admin, and she said it might be a good idea for me to gain office experience doing an apprenticeship within a council. So I looked on Surrey's website and they had vacancies, so I applied and managed to get an interview. So it's good.
In my apprenticeship, I've actually got a split between my work because I spend half my time working with Surrey County Council and half my time working with the community film unit. When we go out on filming days, I feel like I'm given a lot of responsibility whilst we're on the shoots, and also I get feedback given to me on what I've done really well whilst we're shooting and what I haven't done so well, and tips on how I can improve on these things.
Nice, very nice. It's pretty good.
I think the main skill you need really is common sense to maintain the countryside. You need to know that something like this, if it falls down on you, it's going to hurt. So common sense is the biggest one, and the desire to learn.
I do get job satisfaction, definitely. I think having responsibilities is quite important. So I have jobs that are mine to do, and I'm relied upon to make sure I do get those done on time, and I think that gives you a sense of responsibility. I have a very supportive team, so if I have any work that I do need support with, whether it's to do with my MVQ or daily tasks, they are always there to help.
There's always going to be a certain amount of pressure to obviously get the vehicles out as quick as possible, but at the same time there's not as much pressure as you'd think, because the vehicles have always got to be 100%, so if they're not 100% then they're not going to leave the workshop.
One of my responsibilities that I have whilst working with the community film unit is looking after the Twitter account that we have. So I look for articles on young filmmakers, other social enterprises and local news, and then post about them throughout the day.
I hope to use the skills I've learnt through my job experience and my MVQ to find an admin job within the council, stay within the council and succeed and improve on my skills there.
I've talked to my boss about after my apprenticeship what the next step is, and he said that they're willing to offer me a permanent position here as a full-time paid technician, but for my personal interests I probably will look elsewhere to see if there's any better offers. I think that's just a decision that I have to make at the time.
My prospects for the future are actually looking quite bright because I do have a split in my apprenticeship, so my options for my career paths are looking quite good.
You need experience to get a job. The more experience you have, the more skills you bring to the job. The more likely you are to get a job, so an apprenticeship is going to help you get that job, I think.